Hey guys, how's it going? Bill here again. Awesome, thanks for checking out the video. So what we're actually going to do today is check out myfitnesspal. It's actually a free website and a free piece of software, and it's great because there's actually an app for your phone, and I actually love the app a lot more than the website, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Now guys, here's the main thing, and it's just been driving me crazy the last few years since I've discovered this, and I think that you guys should really know this, but to lose weight, you don't need to give up the foods that you love, and I'm going to show you how we go about that today. So let's go ahead and log in. And let's just say signing up for your information and whatnot. It takes 5-10 minutes. I've already done it. Now I'm going to log into mine, and this is actually my business account, so you're not going to see a ton of information here. I usually use this service more for clients and whatnot, so let me actually go back. And I'm gonna get rid of everything so you can actually see the number that I'm talking about. Okay. We'll wait for it. Alright, cool. So here's the deal. I added in, age, sex, weight, goal, all that stuff. I gave them a rough idea of how much I exercise. It's usually 4 times per week, give or take, obviously, about an hour apiece. And I tell them I want to lose roughly, 1 pound per week, and that's just for me, for example. I would probably recommend, you find this number out before you go ahead, and I want you to find out what your number is before you start trying to lose weight. So let's say, for example, your goal is to lose 0 pounds. I want you to find this number out. Okay, I can do that for you, so if you need help, shoot me an email. But this website should be able to do it for free as well. So you'll go ahead and figure out. My number, if I wasn't trying to lose any weight, it'd be around 2,900 calories per day. Okay, and that's with me just working out 4 days a week and trying to maintain what I currently have. Now, let's say I want to lose 1 pound per week. Okay, I'm going to subtract 500 calories out of my daily intake. The reason being is that 1 pound of body fat equals 3,500 calories. Okay, so 7 days a week, 500 calories, 3,500. So just by nutrition alone, I'm going to lose that. Okay. Now, when I add exercise into the equation, you're going to lose more, obviously. And I don't really recommend adding, they have this thing about specific exercises you can add in. I don't even touch that, just because it's so complicated and so varied. And I don't think the numbers are very accurate as far as the exercise is concerned. The food is spot on, but the exercises are meh. Then, it'll say, for example, what'd you do? And you click on, bicep curls, and it just says, bicep curls for 15 minutes. Well, there's no way you're going to do bicep curls for just 15 minutes. You're going to add other stuff in, so those numbers won't be accurate. So it might ask you how many times per week or how long. Add that stuff in, sure, but don't get into specifics as far as exercise, okay? So anyway, yeah, that's that. And again, I wouldn't go much more or much less than 500 per day, just because the reason being, it's a little bit of a stress on your internal organs. Okay, to go over that. General rule of thumb is, let's say that you are 300 pounds, you only want to lose 1% of your gross, or 1% of your overall mass. Okay, so 300 pounds, 1% is 3 pounds a week. Okay. So by doing that through food, you could probably subtract a little bit more if you wanted to. I think 500 is a very reasonable goal, and it's a lot more fun, and I'm going to show you why in a second. So we're going to add in some food today. So to set this stuff up and whatnot, it might take you 5-10 minutes, but once you actually get into it and get used to it, I spend less than 3 minutes a day. And I'll show you that part why right now. Now the reason being it takes me less than 3 minutes a day is that this thing saves all my information. So I used this yesterday just to show a client what I had for breakfast roughly. So we're going to add in the checked boxes. Okay, so bam, same thing, it's added in. So now out of that 2,400 calories I am supposed to consume, I've got 2,030 left, and this cost me $3.90. Now today I also had black coffee. Okay. Go Gadget Internet. There it is. Alright. Did I have McDonald's? No, but coffee has so few calories, if any, in it, so I'm not even going to really care which one I had. And bam, I'm going to add it in. So McDonald's coffee has no calories. If anything, it probably has like 15 or less if you have it black. Once you start adding stuff into it, so I have some almond milk I'm going to add in right now. Almond milk. Silk Original. Yep, this is the brand. And I only probably had a tablespoon, or call it. I had 3 servings, 3 tablespoons. Boom. Add it in, and it's there. And I had 400 calories total. So I still have 2,000 calories left to go. Now, funny story, I'm actually taking a client out to lunch today. This guy has lost a ton of weight. He's lost 20 pounds, I think, in 4 or 5 weeks. He was a pretty big dude, you know, but he's really stuck to his guns at his diet. He's just been crushing his workouts. So I'm actually taking him out to the best sandwich place in Greater Boston, which is Moody's. So if you're in the area, check it out. Alright. Now, for this for example, this restaurant is a pretty small-time place. You know, it's not a mom-and-pop shop, but it's still pretty small. There are no others out there. So what I'd like to do is go ahead and I'll take nutritional information from a few different places. Okay, so this is $5.40 for half a sub. I know this sandwich because I've had it before. It's probably 6 inches, a little bit more. I'm going to get the best idea I can. Now the way I do that is I take this one. Okay, so this is roughly 5 something. And what's this one? The Epic Cuban sandwich. That's $8.40. Okay. Let's just choose Margaritaville because I like Jimmy Buffett. And this is probably around $6.94. I'm going to go with this number right here because it's probably the average. It's the average of the two. It's probably the closest. Will this be completely spot on? If you don't know what it is, no. You're going to be off. But again, it's maybe going to be 50 to 100 calories off. It's not that big of a deal. So right there, add it in, bam, $6.94. I still have 1,300 remaining. Okay. Now, this tool is great for losing weight because it's going to help you track your food and whatnot so you can lose the weight, but you're not going to give up foods that you love. You know, and that's probably the main thing I want to focus on today is that, like, I love Cuban sandwiches and I love going to this place, and I'll be damned if I give it up, alright? So that's that. You know, again, like breakfast, I enjoy this stuff, but this is more fuel for me, and I eat a little bit on the healthier side, healthy, if you will, quotation marks in the air. So I can enjoy foods like this. You know, I'll eat a salad occasionally here and there, but I'll make sure it's something tasty before I do it. Now, for example, let's just do one more for you guys and get a better feel for it. I'm going to go ahead and add in... I'm actually going up to Maine this weekend, believe it or not, and I'm visiting my girlfriend's family up there. So they're actually in Nova Scotia right now in Canada for a holiday. They're going to stop in Portland, Maine. And when I go to Maine, I'm going to gorge myself on lobster. So we're going to go ahead and do this ahead of time. And if there are foods you're not sure about, like I have no idea what a whole lobster is going to be as far as nutritionally, so I'm going to look at it ahead of time. Check it out. Alright, I'm definitely going to have 2 pounds. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to stick with 1 pounder. Alright, let's take a peek. Alright, so it's only 228 calories. It's actually really not that bad. A lot of protein, little fat, little carb. Okay, so that's not a bad thing. Now we're also going to add in butter. This could be the killer, but we're going to find out. And we're going to make it fit. Actually, I should say melted butter. I don't know. I'm not sure if it makes a difference, but we'll see. Generic melted butter. I'm going to have more than a tablespoon. Yeah, I'm probably going to have half a cup. Let's be real for a second. It's going to be a 2-pound lobster. I'm not going to have a teaspoon on there. Yeah, and like I suspected, you know, it's pretty high in the calorie count for half a cup. And again, that's just a guess. It's just an educated guess. I know for me, a roughly 2-pound lobster, I probably can consume half a cup of butter. It might be less, it might be more, but this gives you a good idea of what you're at. So anyway, guys, let's check it out down below. I'm at 29. I got 297 calories left in my my diet and whatnot. which is great. I can still add in, probably like a beer with lobster, which would be perfect actually. It's right around 200, 300 calories. This is such a good tool for helping you to lose weight and to still eat the foods that you love. I mean, you gotta be smart about it. Am I gonna have a Cuban sandwich and a whole lobster every day? No. I'm gonna have some, basic foods and generic foods like that, so I can still enjoy this stuff when I want to enjoy it. Okay, and I make it fit. It's all about math, and it's all about the numbers, and the numbers never lie. Okay, and that's one big thing I want you to think about. As long as you input the information to the best of your ability, and you're pretty close, you're gonna lose the weight. It's just simple math. I mean, that's really all it is. But yeah, that's that. I just want to show you one other thing too. One thing I don't like about this website compared to the app, and I've been looking on the website for the last like 2 days and I can't find it. If you actually go on to the myfitnesspal app and whatnot, you click on it, and I'm going to do it right now so I can show you and run you through it. Now you click on it, you log in, alright, you're good to go. If you look down at the very bottom of the screen, there's the big plus sign. To the right of that's the progress button, and to the right of that is the more button with 3 little dots. Click on the more button for me, and then you're going to scroll down a little bit and click on the nutrition. Okay. Now it's going to have calories, nutrients on top. You're going to scroll. I think it's all the way to the right to your macronutrients. Okay. Now this is one big thing. I don't agree with the numbers they give you as far as your macronutrients off the bat. I'm going to tell you mine. Yours are probably going to be different though from mine, so just take that into consideration. And if you have any questions, just shoot me an email. I can give you those rough numbers. Carbohydrates, I'm rocking around 30%. They gave me 50 to start off with. I think anyone who's looking to lose weight, 50 is way too high. Also for my fat intake, that's also around 30%. My protein intake is a little high at 40%. Okay, but this is a great idea of how to get you to help you to lose the weight with those numbers. Okay, and again, these are going to change for me. Are these the ones I want you to use? Probably not. I need to talk to you a little bit more about your lifestyle and whatnot, and I can give you a better sense of what you should be doing. Yeah, so that's really it. And again, I'm not a huge fan of this because they have an awesome little pie graph, and they can show you if you consumed a whole lobster at 48 grams of protein. It's going to give you a good idea of indication of where you're at on that scale. Okay, what more you need to consume, and just get it close. I mean, it's never going to be perfect, but get it close to it. So because that goddamn half cup of butter, I'm at over 5,500 grams, or sorry, I'm over 55 grams of fat, which is a little too high. But I'm sure the sandwich didn't help either at 30 grams. So yeah. Anyway, that's that. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking us out. Again, just do this every day and just stick with it. And this number right here won't last forever. For me, this is just kind of like to help me lose the weight. And once I'm at where I want to be, I'm going to increase that to the 2,900 where I should be, just to maintain what I have. Okay, again, it's going to change. It's constantly going to change a little bit here and there, but just start doing this, and I can guarantee the weight will start coming off. All right, guys, if you have any questions, you can shoot me an email at bfit. So it's bfitboston@gmail.com. Okay, shoot me a message and I'll take care of it for you. Alright guys, we'll talk soon. Take care and enjoy.